Okay, Bold and Beautiful, 5145, 827, 2007.
Andy Johnson's accomplice? The person that fed him all this information about me was your mother? No, Ridge, no.
I don't want to believe it either, Logan.
Well, how can you? I mean, how can you even think something like that?
Because her phone, the private line at the house, it was in Andy Johnson's phone register. In the log, I mean, 2 calls from my mother's line to that scum that raped you.
I know she hates me, and I know she wants me out of your life, but not this, Ridge. She wouldn't do this.
Mother wouldn't have anything to do with a rape. I've got some questions for her, but I sure as hell don't want to believe that.
I don't either, but Ridge. She called this man. She knew him. She lied.
Daddy, are you in here? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you in the middle of something?
Oh, yeah. When do I ever get to the end of anything?
I just wanted to see, I can't stay long, I have this dinner thing that I have to get to, but I just wanted to see if you could go and check on Mom. She's staying at Ridge's house right now.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking a lot about her. Of course, I will. How is she?
She's, well, she's glad to have the kids back, that's for sure. It's just all been really hard on her, but she doesn't blame you at all. I thought if she could maybe see her face.
Honey.
You always treat her, like a queen. I'm sorry, Dad, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I do. How's your mother really?
You know?
Yeah, I do. Has she seen a doctor?
Only me. She hasn't gone to the hospital or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're safe when you're in your own home, and...
I know, honey. I know.
I'm definitely not sorry that this Andy Johnson can't hurt anybody else, but... Yeah, I just have so many questions. Like, why... How did he know where Mom lived?
Ridge thinks that there was somebody feeding him information. He didn't tell you that?
No. No, who would I just saw Mom, though, and she didn't say a word about that, although she doesn't want to talk about any of this right now. So.
Look, Brooke is in the public eye, as we all are, and anyone, really, who's determined enough and does enough digging can probably...
But, Dad, this doesn't make sense. This animal knew things about Mom that... Ridge is absolutely right. Someone definitely was feeding him information. He knew things before I knew them, things that only our family should know about.
Yeah.
Keep thinking back to that night I confronted Johnson. Something he said just really sticks in my head. He said someone served you up on a silver platter. Someone made it possible for him to blackmail you. Someone tipped him off about the key.
Oh my God.
There's something else he said, too. He said if I went to the police, I'd get the shock of my life. He was talking about my mother. As horrible as it is, I believe that my mother made it possible for him to do that to you.
I've never had somebody hate me that much. It makes me ill.
Me too.
Is there any possibility that it isn't true?
Oh, God, I wish. But all the pieces fit.
She was trying to prove to Child Protective Services that I was a bad mother.
That's where all this started, isn't it?
She wanted to raise those kids, Ridge, especially RJ. More than anything, she wanted to raise your son with you.
God, that's so sick.
I know. That is her obsession and getting me out of your life. Evidently at whatever cost.
How the hell did she hook up with this guy Johnson anyway? Where did she find him?
I had a napkin fall out of my purse and it had his number on it from Cafe Ruse. I think she did pick it up. And she must have called him. That would explain everything. But why? I mean, why would she do something like this? How could she do that, Ridge? How could she get somebody involved like that and do something like that to me? How?
So how did this man know about Mom's situation with Child Protective Services? He even knew about the 911 calls.
Well, Rich says that this guy was a lawyer. So maybe he had access to the, to the records, the court records.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it for 1 second. And even so, how did he know that Mom was expecting to get the kids back the next morning?
I suppose the hearing was on the court docket, and so...
But it wasn't, Dad. That woman from CPS came by to see Mom after hours, after like 5 o'clock. She was so impressed with Mom that she called the judge at home to schedule the hearing for the next morning. The courtroom was closed. No one knew about this. I didn't even find out till Mom called me the next morning at 6 a.m. Did you know?
Yes, I did. When I came home, Stephanie told me that this Dorothy Bascom had paid her a courtesy visit here.
Okay, so then you and Stephanie and the judge knew. How in the world did Andy Johnson find out about that? It's so frustrating. We live in this world full of all these privacy notices, but how much privacy do we actually have when something like this can happen? Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. I actually have to take this call. I'll be right back. Hello. Hi.
Oh,
Still no luck?
getting her answering machine at home. She's not at the office. She's not answering her cell phone. Mother, it's me. Andy Johnson had 2 cell phone calls on his call log from your number. And yet you claim the guy was a complete stranger. I want some answers, and I want them now. I have to believe that you didn't know how horrendous this guy actually was, because I can't believe that you'd actually do this.
You know what he did, because you put him up to it. He raped me, Stephanie. It's all your fault, and I will never forgive you for that. So help me God. Ridge and I will never forgive you. Sorry.
I agree with you totally. If she did this, I'm done with her.
She did. I can take the abuse, verbal and physical, but rape? That is sick.
Do you want to press charges? Accessory to rape should be punished by the law.
I don't know. Not that I know Andy's accomplice was Stephanie. I think the worst thing that could happen to her just did. You want her out of your life.
I'll never look at it the same way again.
I spent so many years wanting her to love me, wanting her to accept me into the family and to respect me. And for what? All that groveling for what? No, she certainly isn't worth it, Ridge. She is cruel. I hate to say this about your mother, but she's the most cruel, vicious woman I have ever met.
Dad, I'm so sorry about that call. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You seem really distraught.
Do I?
Oh, Daddy. You still care so much about her, don't you?
Stephanie?
No. I was talking about my mom.
Brooke, beautiful Brooke.
You still love her so much.
I still love her so much. She's such a warm, caring, wonderful woman. And it just hurts so badly right here to know what's happened because of you.
She just doesn't deserve it.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know why this had to happen to her. She says she's gonna be fine, but I don't know, Dad. She was so terrorized and beaten up. You ought to see the bruises on her arms.
Oh, honey. Look, I'm gonna go see her, okay? I'll go see her. I promise.
I know that'll make her feel better. You always make her feel better.
I'm not exactly sure what to say to her.
Just tell her what you told me. That you love her and you'll always love her because I don't think she feels worthy of being loved right now. That's what that animal took away from her.
Good, honey. She's strong. She's a strong girl. She'll come back from this. She will. I promise you that.
When I was there after all this happened, I just kept praying to God, thanking Him for keeping her alive. And what that animal did to her. She fought back. She tried really hard. He was just too strong. She really thought that he'd kill her.
We are all so lucky that didn't happen. Look, don't you have an appointment or something?
You trying to get rid of me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of you. Not you, sweet girl.
You're right, I need to go. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for talking.
I love you so much, Dad.
I love you too.
Hey, just remind Mom how much I love her when you see her, okay?
Oh, okay. I will.
You look terrific.
Thanks. I'm feeling better.
I'm glad.
It's because of you. Whoever would have thought?
My mother could plot something so cruel, huh? We haven't heard from her, have we?
No. So let's go to your parents' house. I want some answers.
So do I. Let's do it.
Rich, I want to thank you for supporting me, for being here.
I hate that this has happened to you. And I will support you every step of the way. Okay?
Okay.
Dad, was that mother I saw leaving here?
I don't know. I thought I heard her down here, but...
Oh, that was her, Ridge. I'm telling you. Maybe she's headed to the office.
Brooke,
Let's go.
wait, Brooke.
What is it?
It's a letter from Stephanie. It's addressed to you.
Dear Brooke, I am staggered by the news of what happened to you. I cannot tell you how heartsick I am. I know how dreadful it seems now, my getting involved with this man, Andy Johnson. I had no idea what he was capable of. I believed he could have been an answer for you, Brooke, for your loneliness, and I was wrong. What I did was unforgivable. But please know that I never intended for things to happen as they did. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. I went too far, and I would ask you to believe that it was only out of my desire to protect your children. Misplaced, perhaps, but not ill-intentioned. For my part in the tragedy that has happened to you, I am so very sorry. I know you can never forgive me, and I will need some time away to try to forgive myself. Stephanie.
I'm so sorry.
All the years I've had to put up with my mother. I never ever saw it coming to this. She can explain all she wants. But she's responsible for doing this to you, Logan. Sorry. So sorry.